Hey folks, this is Peter Smaniak. I'm going to be your presenter on the 4-week introductory course on gut health. Now, gut health is a complex subject, and so many people, when they're experiencing various problems, they end up at one or other medical practitioner. So many times in those instances, and including myself and my journey, was the practitioner treats the symptom. He doesn't look back at what the potential cause could be. So what we've done over the last 8 years, spurred on by my journey of my own sufferings in gut health, is trying to figure out what are the solutions out there, what are the protocols, all natural, as organic as possible, and it evolves over time. There's no one-size-cure-all in this environment, but what we're going to be able to do and present to you is we're going to show you the different ways on how you, on your journey, can cleanse your gut, restore your gut, and feed your gut over time. But in our first session, a very important session, is identifying potential causes that brought you to this position. If you're suffering with one or other condition and you do not deal with it, you'll be able to see, how do I determine what is the impact on me going forward? What is the impact on future disease? Will anything be showing up into the future? What's very important is that if your gut is fine today, will it be fine in a year's time? Because these things are like volcanoes. Slowly, they are just busy working inside. And what's behind all of that? We're going to find that out in session 1. But we're also going to find out in session 1 what you can do already to start changing what's going on in your own gut. Folks, in session 2, what are we going to have to start learning there? And we're going to do it very gently, because many times it's very abrasive the way people clean out their gut. So what we want to do, as you clean your home and you clean your car, we want to go and look at, how do we clean our gut? How do we clean out the digestive system? Where do we start? Where do we end? How do we do it? How often do we do it? We're going to be looking at those things. But obviously, folks, we're looking at a high level. If we want to dig in deeper, that's for our master classes, the intermediate and the advanced master classes, where you will join us, where we will look in depth and have experts on to be able to share what we can be doing. In session 3 is about how do we restore what has been broken. Now, restoring is very different to treating a symptom. So what we want to do is we want to know, are we putting in foods that are still creating the conditions that we're living with each day? And if so, how do we eliminate that and replace it with something alternative that's actually going to restore the gut? And very important in gut restoration is, what is the microbiota? So that's microbiota of the gut. What does that look like? Now, folks, I can tell you many times and in many people's lives, the gut bugs have been so affected by our stress levels, by what we've put in our mouth, by what we've been taking as medication, non-steroidal. We're taking anti-inflammatories all the time for pain in the neck, pain in the back, stomach pain. It's so easily available. But folks, also very important, we've been taking antibiotics. And we've been giving our children antibiotics. And while we're doing this is changing this whole ecology, very much like a community of beneficial and non-beneficial bugs that are living inside of us and on us. So what do we want to do? We actually want to go and rebalance that community. And that's what we want to do in restoring. Do we do it with food? Yes, we do it with food. Do we do it with something we drink? Yes, we do that too. Medicine? In serious cases, we would look at medication. But up front, what we'd rather do is try and do it the natural route. Because when you're restoring and bringing the body into balance naturally, you have a sustainable way of living thereon. We can all go on the meds and we can all change what's happening inside of us very quickly. But stop the meds and where are you? You're actually at a worse place than you were before. In the 4th session, also a very important session, and remember now, we're giving you information that has come a long way. There's so much science behind all of these. How do we feed the gut? How do we nourish the gut? Our take on all of this is, from the beginning, is we need nutrient-dense foods. The world is so full of caloric, rich foods, meaning Every food we are eating is so calorie dense that it's nutrient deficient. What we're going to be showing you is what foods you should try, eliminate, and consume far less, and foods that you should be consuming that is actually going to be nourishing your body. So many times people will say, how do I lose weight? Will this help? Will gut health help my weight? Gut health is the key to losing weight. Gut health is the key to energy. For the cyclists, for the long distance runners, for the fitness fanatics, for the fitness, whichever they are, gut health is vital. Without gut health, we don't have health. Did you know that your gut most probably manages 80% of what you do in terms of food selection? Because through this nerve called the vagus nerve, the gut is controlling what they want to feed on. That is maybe scary for some, but once you know that, you will know those cravings that you say, I shouldn't have done that. Now you will come to hear how what's going on inside of us is actually controlling us. And we can alter that. So folks, on the course, we're going to be learning many things. We're going to be giving so many gold nuggets as we go along. But then it's over to you. From week 1, we're going to be giving you a few challenges every week. If you're following them, totally optional, over to you. If you're following them, you will be able to determine and see for yourself what goes on in your body, and especially the gut, because all problems come through the gut. We haven't even touched on the other lymphatic system and the kidneys and the liver and how we clean all that out. But if we're starting at the gut, we're starting at the key place. And from there, we're going to build on. And we can show you that. That's not for this course, but we're going to show you that over time. So you journey along with us, and we're going to show you so many things that you may have never come across. And where you've come across, you're actually just going to have that reiteration of your message coming through. Folks, we're so excited to see you on this course, and we look forward to being a servant to you during this time. Thanks, and we will see you soon.